Ooh. Spartans, we are back with another episode of Overkill Trading. Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to start today off with a perfect setup. If you guys are new, we have a specific set of trading rules that we follow play by play, and I'm going to show you what one of our perfect trade setups that we will be looking for today as we scan through all of these charts and all of these names. This one is INJ. This is a cryptocurrency. So again, we want to be trading with the trend as traders. So if something is below the light blue line, that is the 50 EMA, okay, so that's in a downtrend, meaning we're not looking to buy. Okay, we want to be looking to buy when something is up above the 50-week moving average. So the 50-week moving average, you can also call it the yearly moving average, right? Because there's 52 weeks in a year. Okay, so we just round down and we use the 50-week moving average. So we can see the average price over the year is that blue line on our charts. Okay, so INJ was one that ripped up here. Okay, it ripped up above the average price, and what did it do? It came back into it, kind of consolidated, but right here, you got that pull back into it. So we want to buy at or around the 50-week moving average on a weekly chart. So we only trade a weekly chart. So rule number 1 and rule number 2 are over here in the Discord. You guys can read these. You guys can get all the resources over here in the Discord. The link's down there in the description, in the bio, pinned in the comments section. Go over there and join up, okay? We are long-term investors on this channel. This is not a day trading channel, okay? So a trade, we only trade the weekly. So again, every one of these bars on this chart is 1 week's worth of price action, okay? 1 week's worth of price action. So we're only trading the weekly chart. Okay, rule number 2 is we only buy assets. This is what I was talking about. Buy assets above the 50-week moving average. Okay, above the 50-week moving average. Okay, that is the EMA. That's that light blue line. And we enter and exit positions using the trading indicator. So again, this thing down here is called Market Cipher B. The link is also in the description and pinned in the comments for this as well. It's right over here inside the Discord. All you got to do is go here and click on the link here. Okay, and you can get this trading indicator. You have to buy it. Okay, one of the best investments I've ever made as a trader because it has taught me so much. Okay, and what we're looking for on this is we are looking for the green and red dots. So the green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. Okay, and again, it doesn't always mean 100% buy, 100% sell. There's other things that we have to take into consideration on the charts, like where is the stochastic RSI? The stochastic RSI is the light blue line. Okay, when that's down here at 0, that's when things have been overdone to the downside. So think of it as blood in the streets, right? Warren Buffett says buy when there's blood in the streets. We want to buy down here when the stochastic, that blue line, is at 0. And if the blue wave that you see down here is down here as well, that's even better. Okay, that means we're oversold. So we want to buy things that are above the 50-week moving average and below down here on Market Cipher B. So our entry, this is the perfect setup here on INJ. Our entry on this, okay, was right there on that green dot. Again, the green dot means buy. Okay, we want to buy on the week this thing shows up. Okay, and if you really get good at this, you can buy like the week before. Okay, so that was our signal right there. So where'd that come? That came at $7, and what happened? We pumped it. Okay, absolutely pumped it. And I like to go over the strategy at first. I mean, that was 539%. So if you put in $10,000 off that dot, you now have $63,000 in your account. So you only have to do that like 4 or 5 times and you're a millionaire. Okay, and again, nothing I'm saying right now is financial advice. You guys come over here and read the disclaimer. Disclaimer's on the website and everything. Like, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube here that's doing some technical analysis and sharing, right? We have a community over here of about 300 Spartans. Okay, you don't have to be a Spartan to be in the Discord, but you do have to have a Spartan to have access to all this stuff in the Discord. So we got these alerts. So these alerts will actually, they tell you. So you'll never miss a name. We got watch lists that we follow. So this is our looking to buy list, and we're going to scan through this today. Okay, and then we also got a red list. Okay, the red list means the last dot is red on the chart. And then there's the green list, which means the last dot is green on the chart. The most important charts, though, to follow are the looking to buy and the altcoin watch list, okay? And you get access to those down here. So I post these after every Saturday. After we review them, I'll post the watch list over here. You guys can get access to that. Down here, you got the signals. Again, this thing calls out every single dot that prints on the names that we follow. You got Uber, you got SoFi, you got Net, you got VVS, you got Disney, you got Ethereum. Okay, it calls out every single alert over here in the Discord. Automated, all set up. You can also request charts. I'll be hitting these today here after we get through our watch list. We'll be dialing into these. And today's Saturday. We're kicking it. Okay, I haven't had a very good day, to be honest with you guys. I went to the store, came out of the store, and my car was getting towed. So I lost $250 asking somebody to put my car down, the tow truck to put my car down. Okay, so yeah, just wonderful experience there today. But hey, now we're kicking it. We're kicking it with the gang, the Spartan Army. Hey, I do this for y'all. Man, I seriously learn more from you guys than you probably learn from me. And having a community is so helpful when you're a trader, because you're able to share your ideas and your mistakes and things like that, and people can relate. So we got the Spartan chat over here. Also, new addition this week. I'll actually show you guys here. We got the market movers now. We got this alpha. We got the alpha bot up in here. So if I type in crypto movers, and I'm posting these every day. So here's the top losers for the day. Okay, and I'll just do a market lookup real quick as well for the crypto gainers. So these are the ones that move the biggest. And again, if you're a member of the Discord, you will have access to this as well. Okay, so I post these every single morning. So you can see, here's the biggest move in crypto on the day is up 73%. Pork is up 32%. You got Alpha Zero up 13%. LCX up 11%. Jasmy, look at that. That's on our altcoin watch list, up 9%. Nice move there. We got Zeta Chain as the biggest loser. So you guys can check these out. Right, you can come here. You can see INJ. We just looked at that perfect setup. That's down 3%. But for example, Zeta here, Zeta Chain. So you can come over here and just type in Zeta to TradingView. And if you guys don't have TradingView, the link for this is a brand new one. It looks like. Okay. Yeah, that's brand new. So that's probably why it's moving so much. I don't like to trade new names because again, I use technical analysis to place my orders. But if you guys don't know how to get started with TradingView, all the links are over here to everything you need. We got the link to Robinhood, so you guys can start a Robinhood account and you can get in there and trade stocks. You can use crypto.com. These are my referral links, so if you use them, it supports the channel. If not, I'm not really tripping about it. But with that being said, okay, we went over the perfect setup now. We went over the Discord updates. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to shoot us an email, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. Obviously, if you're a member, you can just @ me in here and chat with me up in the chat. But if you're not a member, you're not able to chat over here just because we've gotten so much spam lately. People coming into the server and posting their links. I had to shut it down. So you do have to be a member in order to participate in the chat over here on the Discord. But again, we got a great group of guys over there, and folks, we're on the way. So let's go ahead and hit our list. Let's start with the looking to buy list today this morning. So how I have this one broken out is this is my portfolio right now. Okay, this is every position I'm holding. I'm not going to tell you how much I'm holding of each position. I could probably tell you the percentage of my portfolio or give you a rough estimate. And then these are all the names I'm currently looking to buy. So these are the names that I'm looking to attack on. And when you guys set your portfolios up like this, it's easy, right? Then you don't have to keep track of everything. So these other watch lists, like this orange one, we'll hit this today too, but this is a lower cap. So these are like penny stocks and really, really small altcoins. We'll scan through those and look for setups today too. And but these are like the big names, right? These are the big names I'm looking to buy. And obviously you could have a low cap list. And then the green and red are just potential setups for the future. Okay, we'll just be scanning through that quickly. We'll go more in depth on the looking to buy names because again, I'm doing this for myself just as much as I'm doing it for you guys because I like to check the charts once a week because we trade weekly charts. I don't have to look at the charts every single day. I could jump in here one day a week and be fine because we're placing our trades based on weeks and months, not minutes and seconds, okay? Because we're not day traders. So with that being said, let's start here at the top with Link, okay? Link, I love. I actually entered this at 15, and a couple days later, the thing went up to 18 bucks. It was beautiful. It's like the whales are watching me or something. I'm kidding. But with that being said, this thing does have a buy signal this week. So these candles close tomorrow. These candles close tomorrow at, what's the time? 7 p.m.? 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'm on New York time. So we're going to get a new candle tomorrow. And we're going to get a new candle tomorrow. And when the new candle forms, right, this dot here is going to be on the chart. It's going to be printed. So when something prints, it means it cannot be taken away from the chart, which means there's a good chance that the direction on this is going to go up for the next, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sometimes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 weeks. Okay, this one right here, boom. That came in September. We went all the way up until November. So September to November, that's a 2-month trade right there. Bang, rip. Okay, you're talking about from 6 all the way up to, what was that, 18 off that dot? That's 250% off that move. So what I noticed on Link, and the reason why I took a position, was it's putting in a bull flag, and there's also a 50-200 EMA cross on the weekly chart, which is extremely bullish. You can see when those things cross down, okay, we typically go down, right? Because it's crossing down, boom, we're leaving. Actually, that 200 weeks just now showing up, and you're seeing that cross. That's extremely bullish. It's called the golden cross. They call it the golden cross. If you don't know what the golden cross is, it's when the 50 crosses the 200 EMA. If you guys don't have an EMA on your charts, it's called the moving average exponential. Okay, you just hit this indicators button, and you just type that in, moving average exponential. Okay, and you can add it to your chart. When it's on your chart, you can come over here on the left-hand side and click settings, and this is where you change the length. Okay, I use a 50, a 200, and a 9. Okay, the 9 is more of momentum. That's that dark blue line. I have 2 dark blue lines. One's a little different shade. You probably can't see, but that's the 200 week. And then the light blue, that's the most important one to me, is the 50. Because again, that's the yearly average price. So again, I want to buy near or at the average price. And we got down here to 12, and these there's just a bunch of buyers buying this up. So what this pattern is called here is a bull flag. It's got the pole, and then here's the flag, meaning it's not dropping, meaning there's so many buyers here that the sellers can't push it down. All the sellers are out of this name now, folks, because again, we just had a massive 200% move. We had a massive breakout over that 50-week moving average, and now we're just consolidating. So I saw that, I identified that, and I attacked. I think I'm up probably 10% off the position. So we got volume picking up here this week, and again, you're seeing that today is February 3rd. It's Saturday. You're seeing this. So that should print tomorrow. The new stop loss is going to be up here at 14. And honestly, you could even be less conservative and put it down here at 12 or even 9, right? I mean, you could just, right, you're adding here off of this support. If it drops down here, you can add again. If it drops down here, you can add again. So if you're not going all in on the position, like you never should, okay, you're just adding, you're buying in bits, okay? You'll never get crushed if it goes the other way like that. Because again, this is a prime time setup. With that green dot, if you're playing that green dot, your stop loss could be at 14. It's sitting at 17 right now. So you're risking $3 to the downside. All-time highs on this thing's up there at 55, folks. So if this thing does the rippity-dippity back to 55 and goes back to all-time highs, you're talking about a 238%, 250% move, just about. Okay, and again, if it breaks out over its all-time high and goes to 100, then you're making 1,000% at that point. Or 500%, but you're seeing it right here, folks. You're still on the squad. If you're still in the Overkill army, baby, this is it, folks. This is it. We're entering the mania phase, folks. I truly believe we're entering the mania phase here. We're coming up, folks. This bull trap is happening. We're in the middle of the bear trap right now. I said bull trap. I meant bear trap. We're right in the middle of it. Okay, we're coming up into media attention. You're starting to see it. BlackRock released the thing, and they're doing this, and Jim Cramer's saying that, and Twitter's starting to pop. Another big news today, actually. You guys see this over here in the news? Look at this. X has obtained money transmitter licenses for payment services in 18 states. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Elon Musk is trying to make X the everything app where you pretty much can do everything. Okay. And he's been very vocal about it being a payment system. Did you guys know that PayPal was originally invented by it was invented by Elon Musk, and it actually was called X before it was called PayPal? And he sold the company. I don't know the number, but I think it was billions and billions of dollars. That's how much he sold it for. Then they called it PayPal, and now he's bringing X back, and he's getting money transmitter licenses. So why is he getting money transmitter licenses, folks? I don't know. And what's he all about? He's all about crypto. He's all about Dogecoin. He's about this stuff. So this is interesting news over here. Okay, very interesting news. Okay, other interesting news that happened this week. Joe Rogan signed a $250 Spotify deal that allows him to post his podcast on X. $250 million that guy got. Wow. $250 million from talking into a mic. That's wild. Former President Trump says he would fire Chair Powell if elected in 2024. That's funny. But this is interesting here. Okay, Elon's up to something. He's been very vocal about Dogecoin. I believe Doge is on our looking to buy list. It is. We'll get to that chart here in a little bit. But I'm sure he's working with a lot of coins. His X logo kind of looks like XRP's logo. And I'm not just saying that, but check it out. I mean, there's something happening there. Or I could just be blowing smoke. But I'm seeing a buy signal on Link. That's not blowing smoke. Okay, that's a buy signal there. Again, we're up above the 50. I'm more than happy to add this week right here. Okay, and this thing was all the way up at almost $19. The time of watching this video, sitting at about $17.75. Again, if you were really being conservative, you could set a stop loss at 14 on an entry. But again, I'd be okay buying this thing all the way down to $10 if it dropped. I mean, it tried to drop to 12 and then it just got sucked right back up. So that also, I really like the setup here. Again, we're above the 50 week. We had the big breakout, right? The big pull. Here's the little pullback. That's a doji this week, folks. That's a doji this week. We got a doji forming here on VET. Okay, the stochastic's still a little high. Okay, it's at about 30. So again, when the new candle comes on the chart, this is gonna move. When we get the new week tomorrow, it's gonna move. So it might be down in this area. I'd be hitting here. I mean, I'm fully a holder. Again, as long as we hold that 50-week moving average, that light blue line, I'd be eating it up, folks. Okay, this thing, I'd use a stop loss right there at 0.02. If it broke that level, okay, obviously this pump was something else, but folks, some of these charts are really just about to do the macro rip. We've been in a downtrend for 2 years, and we're now just coming up out of it. And it's a wild time right now, folks. I mean, the risk to reward on some of these trades is absolutely just insane. I mean, look at this V-chain one back to the top. Okay, that's 1,000. That's 10x on your investment. 10x. Put 10 grand in, you got 100 grand if it goes back to 28 cents. Okay, that's wild. So I'd definitely be a buyer of that here. It's obviously in my portfolio, but I'm using a stop loss at 0.02. If that level breaks, I'm wrong. But I'm liking where this thing's at right now. Looks good. I'm a holder. Comp, also a holder. I don't know what this thing's doing. We had this big move up, big drop down, and it's just slowly melting up here. So you can see it's sitting right on the 50-week moving average, right on that average yearly price, which I'm fine buying at that level. It's when we get way overextended that I don't want to buy, right? When it's 50, 60% off of the average, I don't want to buy that. I'm cool with buying at it, okay? And I want to buy bounces off of it. I thought this move was going to react a little differently, but it's just lacking volume. So I got a stop loss on this one at 44, and it's just going sideways here. It's kind of doing a stealth phase here, kind of just a be quiet, okay? Smart money phase, consolidate. I want the big breakout, okay? Just like you saw back here, rip. Come on, bring it on. Okay, smart money likes to load up when they're consolidating. No one really knows about comp, but what I find interesting about it, it's more of a fundamental play than anything for me because it's one of 17 names that you can buy on Robinhood, and Robinhood is one of the biggest exchanges in the world right now, especially with millennials and Gen Z. Okay, and it's one of 17 there. So for some reason, it's on Robinhood's list, and with the people that Robinhood is affiliated with, they're obviously a publicly traded company, so they have to check out with the government and all the other security, whatever the heck it takes to get off, be a public company and go public. Right. So I don't know. It's on their list. So it's more of a fundamental play for me. And I'm just a holder right here. Okay. When we get way up here, okay, on the blue wave, okay, this one I like to look to sell. When the blue wave is up here above 70-ish. Okay. Or the stochastic, that light blue line is up on the top. It's up at 100. That's when I like to take profits. Boom. You can see right here, this trade, 27 all the way up to 80, 250% move. Boom. Stochastic hits 100K, take profits. Okay, same thing here. I'll sell when this thing gets back up here, or if it breaks down below 44, which could possibly happen. But if that happens, we got another support level where we bottomed right here at 35. But this thing's just melting up right now. They're having a hard time selling it off, so that's good. CRO, another one in the portfolio here. This one also coming back down into the 50. Okay, again, sitting right on the blue line. We had a big move up. Okay, come now, sit right on the blue line. Just go sideways. I don't care. Okay, stochastic's getting closer and closer to 0. So again, that's our target buy area right here. This is where we want to, boom, act, right? And the green dot's also the signal as well that we're going higher. But I like the fact that it's sitting right here on the 50. I'm going to continue to be a holder of CRO here. XLM, XRP had the hack last week or a couple weeks ago. I think they're just trying to scam people out of it. I mean, look at this thing. The stochastic's down there at 0 on XLM. So, I mean, if you're long term on the names, I mean, I'm willing to hold XLM for 2-3 years if I have to. You know what I'm saying? And we have solid support right here at about 10 cents. So, got about 10 cents to the downside, but look where the stochastic is. The stochastic's going to be right over here come Sunday. Okay, so that means it's been overdone to the downside. Last time the stochastic was there, boom, where was it? 10 cents. Okay, we're at the same level. This thing pumped all the way up to, what, 14 cents? It was as high as 20 cents over here. But still, 10 cents to 14 cents is 40%. You put in 10,000, you make 4. Okay, and then out. Okay, that was a sissy move right there, in my opinion. This thing's setting up on a bigger macro level. So what I like about XLM is the macro trend. I mean, look at this. Okay, big dump, pump it up, big dump, go sideways. Okay, now we're just hanging here. We do have a red on the monthly there, which is kind of ugly. But you can see the buyers are stepping in. All these candles on the bottom means buyers, buying it up. So the next green dot, I'm looking to add on XLM again. Okay, I'm probably adding it down here in this area as well with the stochastic that low. Like if there's a big red day, if it drops 5% or something in this area somewhere, okay, I'm definitely eating that up. Okay, definitely looking to add. And PNG, this is an altcoin that's been on the watch list for a while. Boom, this is probably one of the best trades on the channel. The thing was bought at 3 cents. Okay, it went all the way down to, I don't know. I mean, that thing went as low as a penny. Okay, thing pumped all the way up to 15 cents. It was a 500% racker. Okay, last year. Boom. Okay, and then what happened? 15 cents got rejected. Now it pulled back to 6, right? That's a 60% drop, 70% drop. Into what? Into the yearly average moving price. And you're seeing a doji candle this week. You should see the green dot on PNG tomorrow. Okay, I've been holding it. I entered again at around 7 cents, I believe. 7 cents I'm in on this one. Okay, and it's sitting at about 9 right now. I think there's going to be a green dot come next week. Okay, as long as 6 cents holds. If you're going to enter here, if you're going to play this, you got to use 6 cents as the stop. Okay, that's a nice move there off the daily. Okay, so again, nice bounce there. So I think there's going to be some continuation on this. Okay, and I'm a holder, and a stop loss is at 6 cents. I got the stop loss at 6 cents because again, that's where we're bottoming, and that's where we're getting the reversal candle here. Okay, so as long as we hold 6 cents, this one looks bullish, and it has some volume coming in here too at the end of this week. I mean, that's a reversal candle. That's a textbook doji candle right there. Okay, so again, pay attention to the indicator and definitely use a stop loss at 6 cents, right? That is rule number, especially on coins like PNG. It's a $17 million market cap, so they can move really fast. Okay, so rule number 6 is use a stop loss. We skipped rule number 5. That was don't be greedy. So take your profits. If you're up, for example, if you're up 500% like I was on this and don't sell, I mean, you're never going to make it, right? You can always buy the pullback. You can always get back in on the next pullback because the pullback always comes. People just think these markets move up and down. No, they move in waves. They move in waves. Any chart you look at here, okay, wave. And then this was a reverse wave, right? We sold off, wave. Okay, this thing's CRO, baby. Let's go. Okay, but PNG, I'm loving the doji here, folks. I'm loving the doji. Stop losses at 6 cents. Super low market cap. Super risky. Okay, $17 million market cap with a doji this week. Stop it. Stop at 6. Okay, now we're into looking to buy names. So these ones are names we're looking to add to. So what I'm looking for on these is the stochastic being around 0 or a green dot, and I would look to add it into my portfolio. I'm sitting pretty light on cash. I'm actually looking into refinancing my house to raise some capital at the moment because of what I'm seeing on these damn charts. I mean, it's just lining up, folks. This is just lining up. And we got Snap here. Okay, Snap I like. Okay, I think it's one of the biggest social media. I mean, I think it's almost bigger than Facebook and whatever the other ones are, right? Facebook's obviously the captain, right? The commander. But Snapchat's like a general. I mean, Snapchat's a definite general when it comes to user base, and I use their app quite often, and I believe they're pretty legit, and they're finding ways to monetize it. So I'm looking at a bull flag here on Snap as well. What I am seeing though is earnings. Okay, that's coming up next week, next Tuesday. Let's keep our eye on that next Tuesday for Snapchat earnings. Okay, and wow. Okay, so again, if it drops, we want to buy it at the 50. So if that thing drops down to 13, okay, we want to be buyers because that'll be right at the average price. Right now, we're sitting pretty far off it. We're sitting, what's that? I don't know the math here, but let's see. 20%. Yeah, 20% off of it. So not bad. Not a bad place to start it. And you got the earnings. But, I mean, this thing had it was at $80. $80 back in November of 2021. That was the top of the market. Massive sell-off here. Okay, there was a good short opportunity when it went up into it. Okay, we could have shorted right there. Had the red dot. Okay, when it's down below the 50, that's when you want to look to short. If you guys don't know what shorting is, it's like you're betting that the market is going to go down and not up. Okay, you're making a prediction, right? So Snapchat's an interesting in an interesting place. I'd like to see how it reacts to earnings, but I mean, you could start a position here, and if it goes down to 13, you could add again. That'd be a good way to play it. But the macro move looks like it's just getting started, especially on the monthly. And I'm a backer. Their fundamentals, I think they're legit, and they got some staying power. They're definitely not going anywhere. So you got a doji here showing up on, what's this, ICP as well. Okay, 969 is the level. I still just don't like how far the stochastic is up here. Okay, that's just still a little overextended for me. I mean, if you were playing it, I'd definitely set a stop loss at like 969. I know Brim got out of this one at like 15, and then it dropped down to 9. That was a 50% drop there, but that's a doji right there. That's an interesting candle. So still no green dot, no sign of a green dot, but definitely if you're holding this one, 969. And again, we're just about 40% off of the 50 there. So again, we want to buy things closer to the 50. So for example, like if you're going to the store, you're looking for stuff that's on discount for 30%, right? You want to buy the discounted stuff. You want to find the deals. When something's 40% more expensive than the average, in my opinion, it's just not a good deal. Does that make sense? Because we want to buy when people are greedy. I mean, this thing just we want to buy when people are fearful and sell when they're greedy. Okay, so I think if you bought it at $2 off that green dot and it went all the way up to 16, I mean, you're talking about an 800% move or something like that. I mean, that was insane. Okay, 500% move. Okay, so I want to buy every pullback on ICP over the next 2 years into the 50 because that's why it's on my looking to buy list. Okay, for me right now to take a trade on this though, I'm getting it at an expensive price, and the indicator tells me that, and so does where we are in regards to the price. AVAX also putting in a doji here. And don't get me wrong, these markets could just go parabolic. Like, I'm not sitting here saying ICP can't reverse here and just rip, right? I'm not saying that can't happen because that's a doji candle. I mean, that's a bullish candle. Same here on AVAX. You're seeing that as well with a bounce off the 9-week. Okay, stochastic still just above 60. So it's all preference, guys. I have a set of rules that I follow. Your rules might be different than mine. Hopefully you can take something from what I use and apply it to your own trading strategy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you only have to have a few perfect trades, folks. I've talked about the power of compound interest. If you multiply 500, so if you start with 500 and hit ×2 on your calculator 11 times, okay, so when you multiply by 2, it's like you make 100%. Okay, you double your money. So if you double 500 11 times, you'll have over $1 million. So if you can take that and apply that concept and just look for trades that actually look appealing, and again, they look appealing based on the technicals of what you're looking at here with the bars. And that's why we do this technical analysis every single week. Every Saturday, there's a video dropping right here, scanning all these lists. 8 p.m. Eastern time. Every week. That's why y'all should smash the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Because I love having you. I love having you. And I love that we have a community that's all in this thing together. That's what it's all about. It's no fun if you just come up by yourself. You bring other people with you. That's what it's all about, folks. That's living, baby. STX, again, a little overextended here. Okay, you got a doji forming. Okay, 124 is current stop, but I mean, again, stochastic just too overextended. Not looking to buy that one. PLTR, this one's down near the floor. So I'd be more interested in entering on a PLTR here. That one also has earnings coming up. That one's next week as well. That's on Monday. Okay, but I like it. Okay, we're consolidating here right on the 50 week. We had this big breakout back in July. So we'll see how this thing adds up. I mean, it did make a higher high right there. Came back down. Again, what we're missing is the green dot indication. And it'd be your call on this one to buy this one before earnings. If you own it right now, you hold it before earnings. So if they lose on their earnings, we'll know that the trend is going to reverse here. Okay, you'd want to wait for the green dot. And if they beat on their earnings, okay, that's obviously going to be the place to want to be a part of it. But I'd be a part of it right here if you're long on the name. Okay, you're right at that 50-week moving average. I think it looks great with a stop loss at 15. And you can even move that thing down there to, I'd say the true stop is 14. Okay, if it breaks 14, the trend is reversing. Okay, so again, you want to buy above 14 at this point. ETHEREUM, again, too overextended here. This one has earnings. So if this one doesn't do well on earnings, we'll see it next week. So obviously we're going to review these same names next Saturday. So we'll look at the reactions to some of these earnings. And the earnings is what causes stocks to move big. They have the big 10, 20, sometimes 40, 50% moves. So earnings is always something to pay attention to. If you guys are trading stocks, you want to know when earnings is, because that's when big moves happen. And with the weekly being this far off here, I think you could see a dump on ETHEREUM next week. If we come down to 27, that'd be a great place to add. Here's another perfect setup for you too. ETHEREUM, okay, we had the breakout over the 50 here. Again, we were in a downtrend. Boom, breakout over the 50, pull back into it. Boom, there was your buy signal right there. Bam, right there at 18. Thing went all the way up to 60. Again, folks, that's 200%. I told you only have to double 511 times. Okay, well, if you triple it, okay, cut that in a third. Okay, there's a 184% trade for you. Again, you're just playing the technicals. You're playing the bounces off the 50. So if we're not on the 50, we're not looking to add to it. And when I say add, I mean it has to be around. So for example, if the 50 is like 27 and we're at $30, screw it. I'm in. Okay, I'm in. DKNG. DKNG. This, I think the fundamentals of this name are stronger than anyone. I hang out with people who do the sports gambling stuff. I tried it. I did not like it at all. And it was just too, it ruined the game of football for me is what it did. So I quit. But people who do that are fiends, and they're feeding on people too. They're feeding on the younger crowd, getting them all addicted to gambling and stuff, which is not good. I don't technically agree with it, but I mean, people are going to do what they're going to do, right? I'm not here to judge, but I think there's a lot of money flowing into DKNG. I'll just say that. I think they're making money. I think they're doing well, and they're coming out of the NFL season. So the NFL season is probably their best season of the year. That's why you see their stock going up. So you got the Super Bowl coming up. So I think they're going to have one more earnings report, which is coming up here. What is that going to be? Earnings report here on the 15th. So that's in 2 weeks. So I think they're going to beat. I think they'll beat on earnings because of how much that money they made off football and stuff like that. And then their earnings will probably start tanking after that. So that's when you'll probably see their stock go down. But I think they got one more pump in there. We got in on this at 40 or around $39, $40. I know Tarek got in on this trade here off the green dot. Again, we called this thing out in the cord. Bang, it's up 10, 12% already. So this thing's probably going to ride out into earnings. I'd keep an eye on it. When the stochastic hits 100, just like it did back here, that's when I'd be looking to sell it. That's when I'd be looking to take profits, okay, up in this area. Because again, the stochastic, boom, that means we're overdone to the upside. Okay, so we're not there yet. We're quite a ways off. We're sitting at about 58 right now. So you should be good. You should be good to hold it. I'd move the stop loss up every week, okay, to the bottom of the weekly bar. Okay, so right now it's at 36, 35. On Monday when we get new candles, okay, when we get the new candles, that's when we're going to move our stop loss up again when we see where it opens up. Okay, so it's really that simple. Okay, just looking to sell. Okay, if you're in the position, if you played the dot, okay, look to sell right there at 100 on the stochastic. We got polka dot. Polka dot looks good into the 50 here. Okay, if you're looking to buy dot, this is a good place to add because again, big breakout. Yes, we're missing the green dot, but we are sitting right on that 50 week. Okay, right on that 50 week moving average, and we're putting in a doji this week. So this thing looks damn good. Okay, you can anticipate the green dots coming in a couple weeks by adding here. Right, we got a stop right now set at $6. no big deal. There was a lot of volume coming into this thing, and again, it's just now breaking out over the 50. Okay, so DOT's looking good. That's probably up there at the top of the list for looking to buy. What other one was there? I think that was it. I'd be looking to sell most of these names. These are just too far off the 50-week. They're too expensive to me right now. Okay, and Snapchat's one I'm looking to buy too. I just want to buy when the stochastic's a little lower or we're getting the green dot. And I don't see either of those happening just yet. So dot looks good though, sitting there on the 50. I love buying right there on that 50-week. Okay, that's the yearly average moving price. Here's INJ. We went over this. Okay, this was the perfect trade setup this morning or at the beginning of the video. Okay, green dot, bang, rip, 550%. Perfect breakout here. Bang. Okay, breakout over the 50, pull back right into it. You could have added in this area. You could have added in this area. That green dot, though, printed right there at 7. This went all the way up to 50 bucks, folks. You're talking about 500-600% on your money. Again, you put 10 grand in, you're making $60,000 or some crazy number like that. You're not going to find that in real estate or anything else, folks. So what we're waiting for on INJ, this thing's, I mean, the stochastic's coming down, which is pretty impressive, and it's holding its price here. I want to see this thing break down. Okay, if it comes back down to 14, I think that's going to be an excellent place to take an entry. We're a few weeks out. We're not quite there. Okay, because we're either going to break up or down here. 2 red candles. I think next week's going to be the tell. Okay, next week's going to let us know if this is going down or up. We'll review that thing. If you guys got it, request it in the cord. I do 1 chart request video a week, and then these Saturday videos. So just get those over there in the Discord. I'd be happy to cover it if any of you are looking to take a position on that. But again, we will be reviewing that next Saturday. Let's take a look at AKT. AKT looks like INJ. This is on the Kronos blockchain. Here's another great setup here. Big pump up over it. Pull back. Boom. There was your entry. Okay, above the 50. Green dot on market cipher. And it did the ripski. Another trade here. Netting you about 200, 300% there. Bada bing, bada boom. Red dot came a couple weeks ago. Now it's just consolidating here. So again, a breakdown here. Again, why we're not looking to add up here is this. Okay, is this reason. Okay, we're 52% off the average. 52%. Would you go to the store right now and buy beef 50% above the marked price? No, you wouldn't. Why would you buy crypto in the same way? Come on. Solana, same thing. So INJ is built on the Solana ecosystem. So it's a way to play Solana as well. INJ, most people don't know that. It's just one of their ecosystem tokens that they use. Another one is Ray. I actually haven't looked at this one in a while. Look at that one. Woo! Look at that, folks. We're back in business. Let's go, man. Okay, that's going on the low cap. I forgot about this one. Okay, that had a massive pump down. Look at all the volume coming into this thing. Wow. 14 all the way up to, that was over a 10x. That was over a 10x trade there, folks. Okay, I wouldn't have took it because, again, we were below the 50, but 900% on that move. That's on our altcoin watch list right now. I actually want to check this out. This is also the alpha app we got over here. Radium. So this alpha app is going to call out, it's going to tell us the market cap of everything. So it'll tell you what they do, right? It'll tell you, hey, AMM, liquidity provider, K of a DEX, so a decentralized exchange. And market cap is 271 million, ranked number 180. You see the total volume, I believe that's today, is about 9 million. Don't really pay attention to that. Okay, circulating supply is a little over 50% of what the total, or the circulating supply is about 50% of the total supply. So that means that's how much is printed. This is how much can be printed. So when I say print, think about money, right? They just print money. Well, they got limits set on their stuff to where, hey, we're only going to print this much. Okay, and they could probably change the code and stuff like that. But right now, as it is, there's 555 million of these things that they're going to, or that are available. And there's 255,000 that are actually in supply, meaning people hold them. So that's an interesting thing to pay attention to. So if you guys want to know more about that, just Google it. Just Google what does circulating supply mean when it comes to crypto, and you can get a better explanation. There's a ton of videos on YouTube and stuff like that. The thing I like this app for is it'll tell me what the project does, and it'll tell me what the market cap is. So if you guys want to use this, all you got to do is come over here to the chat and go /info, and then type the ticker. So whatever your ticker is. So if you got, I don't know, just do Meta. Well, that was it. Well, yeah, here you go, Meta. So this is Facebook stock, right? Okay, boom. It'll tell you the market cap. It'll tell you everything that it does. Okay, so it's a quick way to do your fundamental research down there. And if you're a member, you're able to use this thing for yourself. How do I get back here? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing in the chat? How's everyone doing in the comments? I forgot to give away the lifetime membership, so I'm going to do that here after we get through what we're getting through here. I promise I'm going to do it. I got it written down next to me. I'm actually writing it down again so I don't forget. Giveaway. I'm going to give away a Spartan membership. So it's going to be a lifetime membership, so you'll have lifetime access. If you're already a Spartan, you just shoot me a message, and I will go ahead and cancel your membership, and you'll just have lifetime access to the Discord. So you'll have access to all this stuff. I'm going to pick the winner. I'm going to pick the winner at the end of this. And if you guys want to enter for next week's, just go ahead and drop a comment down here in the comment section. And I'll choose someone from this video as well on next Saturdays for a lifetime membership. Just drop a comment. Not in the chat. You got to drop it down in the comment section of the video so I can actually see it and do that. So that's something I want to start doing here, maybe weekly or bi-weekly. We'll see how we go. I just want people to start engaging. I want y'all to interact with each other and share your ideas and connect. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't have to trade alone. Y'all don't have to trade, by yourselves, right? We got a great community. Shout out to the generals. Shout out to the Spartans. Shout out to the Overkill Army, man. We're out here. Where were we? Solana again. Just stochastics too far up. Again, massive move. We're sitting about 50-60% off the 50. Just not looking to add just yet. Okay, here's XDC. This one looks good. Okay, a little fallen knife here. I definitely wait for the green dot. Okay, but look where the stochastic is. Okay, boom. Right there at 0. Bang. We were back here at 0 in July. Back here at 0 in December. Back here in July. Okay, so there hasn't been very many opportunities to buy it. And we're just below that 50-week moving average. So if this thing gets sucked back up here in the next couple days, okay, and gives you a doji, okay, before we close tomorrow or maybe next week, okay, that'd be something to pay attention to. But I'm liking where the stochastic is. Let's wait on confirmation of the dot and see what we do here next week. That one's pretty close too. I'll move that to the top there with Snap. Just keep an eye on that one. I think that's somehow affiliated with XRP as well, Ripple's company. I know XLM's affiliated with Ripple, but I think XDC might be as well. If you guys got some, well, shoot, what do? We just go over here and /ticker. I'll check this out later. What is it? XDC. Yeah, you guys try this out. Let me know if it works. Okay, don't be spammy with it, but look at that, number 111. So XDC, so XFIN digital contracts, hybrid blockchain technology, powered by the native token called XDC. Okay, so yeah, it's one of those digital, it's going to be one of those digital banking coins that they're going to use for transactions. You're getting the news from what's his name? Okay, Elon Musk over here, gonna freaking make X a money transmitter license. So he's gonna probably have coins that he's gonna allow to transact with. So we're gonna be able to transact with people in India. We're gonna be able to transact with people in China, Russia, right, with each other, with everybody, and it's gonna happen instantaneously. There's not gonna be any banks. So it's gonna be completely decentralized. That's the ultimate goal of this, right, folks? That's why cryptocurrency is so powerful and has some staying power, in my opinion. The only thing that's going to take it out is the grid going out. That's the only thing that's going to stop this. If the grid goes out, then we're all you better have, food and shelter and a good community, because those are the three true pillars of survival. Okay, all this other stuff, this is just fun. This is just, you know what I'm saying? This is just what it is. Okay, if the grid goes out, you better know how to refrigerate food and get fresh water and things like that, obviously. So that's the only thing I think taking it out, though, folks. What do you guys think? You guys agree? Would you say that the only thing that takes crypto out is either massive government regulation, like they just shut everything down, they shut the internet off, or they shut the grid down? And if either of those things happen, it's going to change our country, at least America. I don't know where you guys are tuning in from. Let me know down in the comments or in the chat here where you guys are from. I'd love to know. But here in the United States, that would that would trigger some things for sure. We'd completely change our morals. We'd change our views. Like, it would be, okay, I'm done getting my handheld and going to the grocery store. Now I got to hunt for my food. Now I got to go do this and that. You know what I'm saying? It would change a lot of things. People wouldn't be thinking about crypto, so obviously it wouldn't be worth anything. So, in my opinion, that's the only thing taking crypto out and stopping this beast from evolving, because more and more people are getting used to it. More and more people are getting familiar with it as time goes on. You're thinking 10, 20, 30 years down the road where we're going to be at. I think our market cap could be a lot higher as long as the grid holds. Excuse me. Carvana, this is a penny stock here. This thing also just got racked from $3.90 down to $3. I mean, had a big pump up. I mean, $3 all the way up to 60 so far is 2,000% on the year. So we're trading the 50 here, right? Got the pump up, pull back. Okay, nice setup right there. You could have made that, right? That was from 30 all the way up to 60. There's 100%. Okay, back into the 50. Great. Okay, stochastic's still a little overextended, waiting on the green dot. Nicely sitting on the 50 though. Okay, it's right at that 50-week moving average. I'd much rather buy it here at 35 than I would up here at 61. Okay, next green dot will be the tell. I think the car market's going to come back if they actually end up doing what they say they're going to do with the rates. I think that could be a real good thing. So keep an eye on Carvana here, watching for the green dot there on Market Cipher. Twilio, also nice breakout over the 50. Nice consolidation here. Okay, and this one also has a green dot here. This is like a business. They're legit, folks. They're legit. Like they supply companies with the ability to send automated text messaging. So they definitely have some staying power in every company I work with. I run a digital marketing company in real life, so I'm very familiar with like softwares like Twilio, and I'll tell you, like, they got staying power. They have some really, really big clients. I think they work with Salesforce, and they integrate with a lot of different platforms. So the fundamentals on Twilio for me is why it's on the list. And I also like the breakout here and the consolidation. Again, when we consolidate, that's when stuff's just sitting, right? You come over here to our cheat sheet. Okay, when we consolidate, that's when we're doing this, right? We're in a stealth phase. No one really talking about it. It's not really pumping or dumping. It's just, it's quiet. Not a lot of price movement, right? Not a lot of big dips. Not a lot of big rips. Just going sideways. So I'd say the earnings is going to tell us the direction here, but how this is consolidating tells me that something's setting up here, because that's a bull flag, right? That's a bull flag. You also got the golden cross here, that 5,200 that I talked about. Okay, on the daily. Okay, that's a big cross there. Okay, big golden cross. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so I got a support right there at 60. What is that? 67 on that for a trade. Okay, you could probably move that thing down to, I don't know, 65 if you wanted to be less conservative. Stochastic's still pretty overextended, and the wave's pretty over here, right? We like to buy down here, but the fact that it's sitting on the 50 makes it interesting to me. That earnings will be interesting to take a look at. That's up in 2 weeks. What do we got here? Ada Cardano, another name. Boom, big name here. Pop up over the 50 again, setting up real nicely. Nice doji candle here. That next green dot's going to be the place to attack, folks. I don't even think it would be a bad place to add here. Okay, with a stop loss at 40 cents. You're in at 51. Okay, you got a stop loss down there at 40. If you get a bounce off 40, you could add again. Hood. Okay, Robinhood. This is another brokerage name again. Just got clobbered from their IPO. Okay, just been kind of trading here, going sideways again. Stealth phase. Okay, where's the break? Okay, where's the break? 1050 is my stop on this one right now. That also has earnings too. So keeping an eye on earnings on Robinhood for the 13th. That's in 2 weeks. HNT just looking like it's going to do the Ripski here. Stop loss on this is 4.8. I got a better chart of this. Give me a sec here. Yeah, this is a better chart here. So you can see, I mean, it's just way up here. Yeah, we can go parabolic, but again, as a trader, I want to buy it at a price that makes sense, and it makes sense to buy bounces off the yearly average moving price. Just not getting it. We're getting continuation. I'm not saying this thing can't go parabolic. If you hold it, okay, use a stop loss right there at 5 or 450. Here's Disney. Disney's breaking out here, as you can see. Boom. There's the flag pattern. There's your consolidation I'm talking about. Boom. There's the green dot. Rip. Okay, so we're up into resistance right here. So I think I think Disney could easily go back up to 113 here. Okay, we're just now getting over that 50, so that's interesting. Pay attention to the stochastic though. Okay, when that gets up toward 100, you're gonna want to look to take some profits. So I think we could probably top out around 106, and that's really not even that big of a trade. I don't even know why Disney's on my list, just because you know what I'm saying. We got, I mean, we got crypto that could literally 10, 20, 30x. So I'm not looking to make like 20% on Disney when I can make 600% on one of these names. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. I don't know why people get obsessed with the companies. Doesn't make sense to buy Disney for me. So I'm gonna put that one in the green list because why am I gonna trade that? Why would I buy Disney right now and make 10% on my trade? We got Dodge. So this is the one that's affiliated with Elon Musk. Obviously, he had the tweet here back in the day. Let's just take a look at that move there. Okay, tweet back in the day. Thank you, Elon. Boom, up to 75 cents. Okay, then we got clobbered. This is where retail's buying up here. This is where everybody who's unaware of what's going on is buying, right? Okay, they're buying the oh my god, it's Dogecoin. Oh dude, right? They're up here in delusion and new paradigm. They're like, oh my god, it's just gonna be huge. Okay, and then big money will just sell it on them. Okay, and then everybody gets crushed. They were buying at 70 cents and it went all the way down to 5 cents. And now they're looking for a place to stay because their wives kicked them out and nobody wants to talk to them anymore. But we're up here against the 50 here. Okay, we're not doing that on this channel. Okay, we're not buying up here. Our goal is to buy down in this area. This is where we want to be accumulating our assets, okay, as traders. Okay, not up here when everyone's excited. Not when we're 50, 60% off the 50 week, okay? We want to buy where it makes sense. We want to buy the bear traps, okay? The rips, we want to rip up above the mean. The mean is the 50 week. The mean is that light blue line there, okay? We want to buy above it, okay? The bounce is above it. So think of this mean line, right? The average. You guys learned that in math class. The mean is the average price of all the prices put together. So out of all these bars on this entire screen that I'm showing you right now, the average price today is right here around 7-8 cents. And that's right where Dogecoin's sitting at the moment. And the stochastic is pretty close here to the floor. So I'd say we probably have a couple weeks of consolidation. I mean, we're just going sideways right now, really. We got a stop loss on this one at 7 cents for a trade here, okay? And I like the consolidation. Let's just wait on confirmation. Once we get the green dot, that'll be the place to take an entry. And if that thing comes up here above the 50, I mean, you could see a catapult, okay? You could see one of these happen here on Dodge. Especially if Elon announces something, right, that's going to cause a lot of stuff, right? X has obtained money transmitter licenses for payment services in these 18 states. That's crazy, which means, right, he can be a money transmitter to where X can, send money back and forth, money or crypto, which is very interesting in my opinion. So if something pops off on that, that'd be something to pay attention to. But I like how we're sitting right in the 50. If you want to own Dogecoin for the long term and trade it, I think right here is a great place to. You're getting it at the average price right now. Okay, the average price. Okay, you're not buying way up here above the average price. You're buying right at the average price right now at about 8 cents. You got a stop loss set at 7 cents, and you're good to go. Dodge looks good. We got QNT. I picked this one up off of a TikTok influencer. I like the breakout above the 50. Now we're just consolidating, putting in a bull flag here. I want the stochastic to be closer on the floor or a green dot to be on the screen or closer to the 50 week in order to take a trade on this one. I think it could come down to 17 potentially. But, I mean, $2 is the all-time high. That's a 10x. Okay, and just watching it right now, not acting. Need more confirmation. Here's XRP. We got a little pump today, up 2%. Okay, stochastics down here on the floor. So I'd be looking to add to XRP down in this area. So if we have red days down here, okay, I mean, XRP, there's so many long-term holders on this one that it's never, like they're never going to kill this one. It's never going to happen. The SEC tried it and they can't. They couldn't. They failed. So, I mean, to me, that gives XRP some legitimacy. I mean, they beat the SEC, the people who control the money markets. Like, how do you defeat them? You know what I'm saying? You got to have something. So I love it. I love it down here. Look at that. Blue waves down here as well. Stochastic is at 0. Okay, XRP's looking good. 43 cents is where we bought them. It got sucked right back up there. This thing was up at 95 cents not too long ago. It's sitting at 50. Okay, all-time highs about $2. I think it was actually $4 back here in 2017. Okay, so 43 cents again. You can wait for the green dot, or you can start just nibbling here. Because again, the stochastic's on the floor, which means we're overdone to the downside. Last time that was on the floor was right over here in this area. Same pattern set up here. Boom, dip, dip, consolidate. So we'll probably do something like this here in February. Just not do anything. And then you're going to get the green dot and the Ripski. So XRP looks good. I'd be looking to definitely add on the next green dot if I wanted to own that the long term. Okay, that one's in the watch list for a reason. Okay, AI, it's trying to hold its double bottom here. Okay, we had the big pump over it, pull back into it. Okay, interesting spot here at 22.85. Okay, stochastic is down here on the floor, near the floor, and the blue wave's getting down below zero. It's way down below zero now. So next week, that thing should probably be on the floor there. It has to hold 22. Okay, if you're going to play this one, 22 has to hold here. 22 has to hold. Okay, and it's doing a pretty good job. They're holding it up so far. What's the daily saying? Okay, the daily got the cross there, though. See, whew, they got earnings coming up, too. So, I don't know. A little too interesting for me. Takes a little too much thinking to whether or not I should add on that, so I probably shouldn't add. We got MicroStrategy putting in a doji this week. MicroStrategy, this is Sailor's company, the first Bitcoin ETF, the first real Bitcoin ETF. See it moved with it back there in 2021. But now BlackRock's got an ETF, though, so it's all legit. But MSTR, in my opinion, was the first one. Then you had Riot and Mara over in the stock. So I like where the stochastic is right here. I'd be looking to probably add. I mean, this thing tried to hit the 50 there and bounced pretty nicely. So 440 is the level. Okay, if you want to play the level below that, I mean, if it came down to 378, that'd be another place to potentially add. But again, next green dot's what you want to wait for. Boom, that'll come just like it did right there in October. 327 all the way up to 745. You're talking about a 125% move there. So I'm taking this yellow line out until we get the green dot, okay? Because we don't have a support level. Our support level would have been right here, back off that green dot, the bottom of the candles before the dot came. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, 300, bang. That was the bottom of that candle right there. So we got the green dot there. Bottom was right there. You're risking nothing, right? Probably 10% to make 100. That's 10 to 1. Okay, I'll take those odds all day. And we got coin here, Coinbase. Okay, I like this setup too. It's looking real good as well. Okay, you're talking about the 188. It hit. We set this trade up too earlier in the year. Boom, popped up over the 50. What'd we do? Go sideways. Sideways, right? Smart money's buying this. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. There's your dot right there. Okay, October all the way up to what? December. There's 3 months. That's another 100 that's about a 200% trade right there, is it not? I mean, you're talking about 141%, 150%. Okay, boom. All you did was trade the indicator. Okay, boom. Consolidate on the 50, green dot, rip it up. So we're looking to buy pullbacks. If that thing comes back down to 100, that'd be great. Okay, it's got earnings coming up in 2 weeks. That's going to be another one we want to pay attention to. I like where the stochastic is sitting. I'm going to move this one up here next to XDC. XRP looked good too. Dogecoin wasn't quite near, not quite near zero just yet. No green dots. So again, just being patient on that one. MSTR looks pretty good. I'd want to see how they report earnings. Okay, and that's coming up here. That's going to be next week. Yep, next Tuesday. MSTR earnings. Very nice. Hey, by the way, shout out Tim for dropping all those news articles over there in the Discord, keeping us updated. All the generals, all the Spartans, all the recruits over there in the Discord. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Lift's an interesting play here. Okay, pump up, consolidating. Okay, I'd be looking to potentially take a position on this one as well. $12 is the stop. Okay, they got earnings in 2 weeks as well. But that's some nice consolidation. They're down from $70. They're just like Uber. I mean, Uber stock has just absolutely been on a tear here, and Lyft hasn't moved. So if that could do half of what Uber did, I mean, that's gonna back there to the 200s, about a 150% trade. Again, no green dot just yet, but that's some nice consolidation you're getting there on the 50 week. Okay, that's that average moving price right there. If they beat on their earnings, that could cause a catalyst to break out there. So you could play it before and you could play it after. That's completely up to you, but I like it here. I mean, I like it on that 50 week. I don't think that looks bad for a for a play on stocks this week. We got Daku, red dot, not liking it. Okay, it's just kind of consolidating. It is above the 50, but I don't know. I don't like where market cipher's at on the stochastic. I wouldn't know where to take profits. I want to trade the momentum here, folks. I want to trade the rip. Okay, I don't want to trade the chop. You know what I'm saying? Chop, 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 chop. But if you were holding this one, boom, stop loss is 53 there. That's it for the looking to buy list. Let me just scan through these names real quick. Nothing. Okay, SQ looking interesting here with a doji on the 50. Watch for the green dot next week. Here's Jasmine. Jasmine's looking good too. Okay, I'm actually going to drop this one over here in the 10x list there. Okay, that one looks, that's a pretty good candle right there. That's a pretty good looking candle. 0.004 is going to be the stop on that. That's in our stop, or that's in our low cap list too. E-gold, nice move here too. That actually looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Missing the green dot, but looking real good. Okay, bouncing right on that 50. ADA, we already covered. SoFi, nice move here on SoFi. So your stop on this is 723. Okay, big boy volume candle. They killed their earnings last week. They absolutely wrecked their earnings last week. Okay, that was a big 394% beat on SoFi there. Okay, absolutely just murdered it. 723 is the level, but that's a reversal candle right there, and that's a big beat on earnings. Okay, SHIB looks interesting, sitting right below the 50 there. Got the stop at the yellow line there. I mean, SoFi's on the list this week, folks. That's going to the purple list. We got SHIB. It's Shiba Inu. Again, pretty quiet. No insane breakout yet on Shiba, though. There hasn't been a big, catalyst or anything like that. So it's sitting right on the 50, though. Dodge, we went over. Mara, nah. Stochastic's too far up there. We got CCL here coming down into the 50. So next green dot on that, or when the stochastic's closer to 0, that'll get moved into the list. But right now, we're looking like we're doing one of these things, okay? We had the breakout over the 50 there, the pullback. Boom, there was your signal. Rip. I mean, that was an 80% trade from 11 all the way up to 20 there, okay? 80% on that, okay? All you did was play the dot and the rip, okay? Right near the 50, okay? Right near the 50. Breakout above it, pull back into it, rip. That was a perfect setup. We're keeping an eye on CCL too. Okay, Tesla's getting shorted here. Tesla's going to, I think Tesla could have one of these. Okay, I said this last week. Okay, they had the miss on earnings. Okay, this chart does not look good. Okay, it looks like we could probably do one of these pitfalls. So do not catch this falling knife. Do not catch this falling knife. Okay, if anything, short it. Okay, we're down here on the stochastic though. Okay, but we're breaking down below the 200 week. I think we could see the rug pulled on this one here. I think old boy's selling some Tesla stock to buy some Bitcoin right now. Again, read the disclaimer. H-bar. Okay, big rip up here, pull back down. Okay, we're sitting right just above the 50. This is another name. Okay, stochastic's a little far up. I think you're a holder of this one. As long as the 50 week, I'd continue to hold H-bar. And you could probably add that one to the looking to buy list as well. Here's, what's this? CLSK. Clean Spark. This is a penny stock here. Okay, nice doji last week with volume. 646 is the level there. Here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin's putting in the bull flag, dude, with a green candle this week. Folks, these markets look so interesting, man. I mean, they just look so juicy. 3,800 is the stop on this. We're trying to bounce off the 9-week moving average here. Again, no green dot just yet. Let's wait on that to be absolutely sure. But, I mean, the stochastic's probably going to move down here to about 20. We'll see what happens next week. Okay, 38's the current support on BTC. And again, trying to put in a bull flag here. I'd like to buy it closer to 32, but again, that's $6,000 right now. If this thing goes back to all-time highs here, back at 70, which could happen. Okay, which very well could happen off of a setup like this. Okay, that's 100%, and you're risking down to 32. You could just buy again if it happened. You know what I'm saying? But these charts look bullish, folks. Abe's back on the 50. Okay, stochastic's getting close. No green dot just yet. We got Riot trying to put in a doji here. The stochastic's on the floor, but I don't know. It doesn't look too good. And I don't think that the ETF did them any good. the BlackRock ETF. I think people rotated out of names like this, but we'll see what happens. 885 is the level. Wait on the green dot on that. Adam needs a green dot. We need a green dot there. Here's PNG again. This one's on the list. We covered it, but I mean, that's a big reversal candle right there. If that holds up and we get the green dot next week, this thing could absolutely freaking. This one's on the list. I mean, this one's in the portfolio. So, again, green dot should be on the screen next week as long as this level holds right here. That's 6.5. Filecoin. Okay, again, we're below the 50 here, not interested. Below the 50, not interested. Bouncing on the 50 here, VET looks good. Been calling VET out for a couple weeks. Nice bounce here off the 50 week. Okay, again, wait on the green dot if you want to be absolutely sure. Okay, if I were to trade this, though, I'd be using that 50 as my stop loss. As long as we stay above the 50, okay, I showed you guys Solana earlier. It's 60% off of the average price. VeChain's only 13% off of the average price right now. So I'm getting it within a 13%. You know what I'm saying? 13% place from the average, okay, rather than 50 like buying Solana or something right here. So it's all about risk to reward, folks. If this breaks down below the 50, I know I'm wrong. But once that green dot gets on the screen, that's going to be our sense of direction. Again, I said when you get good at this, you could anticipate these dots, okay, because you could tell when the pattern's going to, you could identify the patterns on the screen here. Okay, doji candles aren't bad places to add because those are reversal spots. Okay, here's a reversal candle. Okay, boom. Rip. Okay, there's a doji right there. Rip. There's a doji right there. Tried to rip. But again, this whole time we've been in a downtrend. We're just now breaking out above the 50 here. So VeChain's on the looking at that. That one's in the portfolio, actually. QNT just looks ugly. Rivian, ugly. Link, another one. Again, I'm going to call this out in the alerts here. Link. Still showing. Here. I'm going to actually hit the Spartans with that. So I call, like I said, you guys are never going to miss a signal over here in the Discord ever again. Okay? Never again. Okay? Because we got AI calling this stuff out. Bada bing, bada boom there. Okay? So my stop loss on Link is down here at 11. Like if it came down there, I just look to add again. But that's a bull flag. Green dot this week with a breakout. I mean, this thing could easily go back to 50. Easily here. Okay, that's a massive breakout candle right there. With the dot. So, I mean, if you, like I said, if you really wanted to be conservative, move your stop loss up to 13, 14 bucks right here. And, I mean, you're risking $3 there to the downside to make a potential 250% to the upside. I'm not saying it's going to go back to 55, but I'll know where to sell when the stochastic, that blue line, gets back up here near 100. That's all I'm saying. Okay, because right now it's down here below. It's about 25, which is low. Okay, under 30 is considered oversold. So with a green dot and a green breakout candle, folks, you're seeing it right here. Here's AMP. This one's also consolidating here, looking interesting. Okay, so this is another one that could break out to the upside really fast. So AMP's one to keep your eye on. The consolidation is interesting here. Let's take a look at the daily real quick. Okay, so we had the golden cross here on the daily. We've just been consolidating here. So what's the monthly look like? Okay, kind of a weak monthly candle. It could be an interesting week. Okay, we got monthly candles. We got the new monthly candles 2 days ago. So if you look at a monthly chart, right, each one of these is a month. So I like to zoom in a little bit further than that and go weeks. I like to identify the patterns on the weeks, but the monthly chart is something to pay attention to. So everything's green right now. Okay, and that candle's interesting because, I mean, again, that could grow. It has 27 days left on this candle. So in the next 27 days, this is going to move either this way or this way. Okay, so right now, if it moves this way, wonderful. Right now, right with our stop loss at 3, I mean, we're risking about, I think that's probably about 20%. So if you put $1,000 in, you're risking 200 to the downside to make a potential, I don't know, 9 cents to the upside would be 3,000% on this thing. Is that right? Oh my, yeah. Well, 2,000% to the upside. So you put in 10,000 here or 1,000 here, you're going to have $30,000 up here off $1,000 investment, risking $200. And I'm not saying it's going to go up there again. Read the disclaimer, folks. I'm just looking at the charts here. That's a bull flag. You guys look up a bull flag on Google. That's a bull flag pattern there. That one's interesting. Okay, I want to keep my eye on that one. That one's going into looking to buy. If it's on the purple list, it's on the looking to buy list. We got Matic. Which ones did we cover already? We covered VeChain. We covered PNG. So I'm lightening our load here, folks. CCL. We covered ADA. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. We covered Dodge. Tesla, Riot, Algo, Link. We covered that. This is just so we don't hit the same chart twice. So Matic's ugly. I don't like it. Okay. Sitting on the 50, yeah, wonderful. Okay, but I just don't like the technical setup. It just doesn't look good. Oops. I didn't want to take that out completely. I want to keep my eye on that. Excuse me. I want to put that back in the red list. So again, if it's in this red list, it's like these are like the runner-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not the looking to buy is purple. That's our purple list. So those are like we're looking to act on either green dots or certain setups. These ones are just kind of like meh. They're either overextended, right? They're technically overdone to the upside, right? I'm not looking to buy XTZ right here on the 50 when market cipher is giving me a red dot and the stochastics point down. Because again, I want to buy the bottoms, right? I want to time it. People say you can't time these markets, but I 155% disagree. I mean, I disagree with everything I own. Okay. So with that being said, red list is kind of our runner-up list, but there are setups that sometimes we do see, and I've added a couple today. So it's worth looking over once a week. Okay, so I have like 3 or 4 separate lists. Here's ETH. ETH is, again, just red dot pointing down, just not looking to buy right now. Comp, that one's on our other list too. That one's, again, just consolidating right on that 50-week. This is more of a fundamental play for me because, again, it's part of Robinhood. It was back here at almost $1,000 in the last bull market. It's sitting at 55. Okay, if it goes back to 1,000 or near 1,000, well, back to 1,000 is 1,400%. If I put in $10,000 down here and it goes back to 1,000, okay, I'm going to make $150,000 off of that trade, off a $10,000 investment. And I'm risking down here to $44. 44 is my stop. That's where the buyers are stepping in here. And I'm just looking at a massive consolidation phase here, folks. I'm talking about smart money phase right here. Bang, bang, bang. Okay? That's what I'm looking at right there on comp. So 44 is the stop. The true stop could probably be down here at 34 with a double bottom opportunity off of that. If that happens, great. Okay, stochastic's going to tell me when to buy again. Right now, I'm just holding my position. ICP, we covered that one. CRO, we covered that one. XLM, we covered that one. LMR, this is LimeWire. Again, just overextended here. This is another penny coin I got in on down here at like 8 cents. Just ripped up. I played the name, LimeWire, so I'm keeping an eye on it here. But LimeWire was a music streaming company back in the day that we used to pirate music and stuff off of. Some of you might not be familiar with it, but they have a whole project. You can check out their website over there on their website, limewire.com, I believe it is. But they got a crypto now, which is interesting. Let's check this other list, and then we'll go to the low caps, and then we'll hit some chart requests and get out of here for the day. We got Disney. We already covered this one. Just that one was on the... Yeah, I put that in the green list. Uber. I mean, Disney is breaking out here. But again, I think there's some better opportunities in the market than trading that. PayPal, again, just not above the 50 yet. Break out above the 50, and I'll get in on you. And then here's Uber. This thing's just doing the ripski. I'd rather buy Lyft here than Uber. I'd be looking to take profits on Uber. VVS, this is a... that one's got a red dot on it. VVS is a low cap coin. I'm actually going to move that over the orange list. Let's hit our low caps real quick. These are more higher risk plays here. High risk, high reward. Mina's just too overextended at the moment. TIA, again, I'd be looking to take profits up here. We went up for 17 weeks in a row. After that, I'm good. Right, anything else after that is just greed and delusion, in my opinion. Okay, I want to buy the pullbacks and the rips. Okay, PNG we went over a couple times. Again, this is probably my number one low cap setup right here, dude. I mean, you're getting a green dot off the 50-week, $17 million market cap. I mean, next to nothing for the market cap. 6 cents is your stop loss. Okay, this thing could go all the way back to $1.30, 37. It looks like that's well over a 10x from where we're sitting right now. And I mean, this is a beautiful setup here, folks. Again, not a financial advisor, but that bounce off the 50 is very interesting. And that green dot should come. If it does print, you will be notified over here in the alerts. But that will be the signal, folks. And I'm anticipating it. I've been holding this thing since 7 cents. since we got there around that 50 week. Again, those are the setups we're looking to buy. We're looking to buy the bounces off of the 50, and we're getting one right here. Stop loss is 6 cents on that. Super, too overextended up here. Stop loss is 43 cents if you hold it. UEC, again, wanting to buy pullbacks into the 50. We're too far off the 50. Same thing with ASTR. Nice move here. Okay, I ain't arguing that. Okay, I want to buy every pullback now into that 50 week. Right now we're getting a red dot there on ASTR. So a pullback on that would be real nice. AE, this one's setting up nice too. Okay, that's a nice little technical pattern right there. I'd use a stop loss at 1 cent. Okay, or I'm sorry, 1 penny. That's the bottom of that first candle. We need to break out over that 148 level. I don't know what this is. I think this is a stock, Allied Gaming and Entertainment Incorporated. So penny stock, AGAE. Over here real quick. AGAE. I just want to make sure this is a stock and not a crypto. Yeah, it's a stock. Let's see here. Yeah, $46 million market cap. That's super low. That's like really low. Really, really, really low. Okay, so $1.03 again. These are high risk, high reward plays, folks. You're risking about 30% here on a trade, so do not go all in, right? These are the ones that could potentially earn you a good return in the end. I think there's some better crypto setups than this one, but I mean, it's just going to take one news article to absolutely rip this thing. Last dot's green. I mean, I'd be adding here, or I'd be holding with a stop at 1 on AGAE again. Very high risk there. Very low market cap. $2.20 to support on this one. Okay, we're getting pretty close there to the bottom. Consolidating there on the 50. Jasmine, we went over. That's a nice candle this week. That's a real nice green candle this week. Really, really nice. Okay, green dot should come on the chart next week as long as we hold 4 cents. Rose, nice reversal candle there as well. Okay, nice reversal candle right there off the 9. Okay, if you wanted to play that candle, okay, use a stop at 8 cents. BNT, interesting move here. Now it's just consolidating there on the 50. 60 cents is the stop loss. INJ, we went over. We want to pull back into about 17, that 50-week moving average. Here's ZRX. Okay, nice move up here. Again, boom, 27 cents is your stop loss on this one. This looks like a crypto as well. It was as high as $2.22. I mean, you're sitting at 33 cents. There's some meat on that bone. Okay, 27 is the current stop. That's where the buyer stepped in right here. CCS still looking real good for a setup. Okay, that's a print there. Okay, that's an absolute print there. Let me go back here. Okay, CCS printed. Okay, that is a print there. So that's on the chart. $10.57 is the stop. This looks really good. Okay, as long as $10.50 holds, this looks really, really good here. CCS. VVF, this is more of a fundamental play. It's a cannabis play here. A little overextended there on Market Cipher. We need some volume. Okay, here's one here. This is a good looking setup right here. It's a real good looking setup, dude. Whew! Oh my. Okay, what's this one? Naka? Can you buy this on Coinbase? Doesn't look like it. You buy it on KuCoin. Dang it. Okay, if you got an exchange that allows this, I'd have to check crypto.com for this one, but I mean, that's a nice breakout there. Okay, I'm actually going to drop this in chat over here. Let's see here. Wow. Okay, that's a nice setup. It's missing the green dot, but look at that. Stochastic on the floor above the 50. Okay. Green dot's going to be an epic spot to enter there, dude. What is this? NAKA? Naka. I like the name. It's a gaming company. What's the market cap? 83 million. So that's not bad. I'm gonna see if it's on coin or crypto.com real quick. One sec. I'll check this out for y'all. I know it's not on Coinbase because it didn't have the ticker. Let me check crypto.com. If you guys got your exchange, let me know if it's on yours. I know it's on KuCoin. Let me see here. Naka. Nope, not on crypto.com. And I doubt it's on Coinbase. But that's a setup right there, folks. I mean, that's a prime time setup right there for an entry. I mean, it could potentially come down to $1, but there's some meat on that bone back to $8. I'll tell you what. And the stochastic being on the floor like that, Okay, and these candles getting smaller and smaller above the 50. That's probably my favorite setup of the day right there. So I'm going to put that one at the top. The other one I liked was CCS. What else we got here? We Mix. Okay, another one. Looking good. We're not quite there yet on the stochastic. We're not on the floor like you saw on that last one. But 170 is the level I'm looking to buy a bounce off of. Let's wait on the green dot confirmation on that one. We got GRT. That's bouncing nicely off the 50 as well. Let's wait on confirmation on that. We got ALF. Okay, nice pump up here. Okay, nice pump ski. Now bring it on back down into the 50. Okay, we want to buy it into the 50. We're overextended right now. Not looking to buy. KTOS, boom. Nice rip there. Pull it on back. Okay, 1608's that level right there. Stochastics on the floor. This one looks good too. It's a security and defense solutions. So if we go to war or something, obviously this thing's going to go up. Okay, it's got some meat on that bone back to 35. You're looking at about 100% move. Wait on the green dot, but stochastics on the floor there into the 50. Looking good. TGI, boom. That's continuing on there. Rune, I like Rune. Rune, I believe you can buy on Coinbase here. Wow. Okay, Rune looks real good. Thor chain there. That did pretty good in the last one. That's got $1 billion market cap there. Okay, there's the chart there. You guys can read about it, but I'm liking the setup here. Stochastics there on the floor. What's the daily saying? Okay, daily's getting rejected. That's all right. So I'd probably look to see where the next daily dot came. That's where my ad would be. The next setup there. But I mean, this thing's about 10% off of the 50 right now with the stochastic on the floor. I don't think it's a bad place to start a position there. That one's going over into looking to buy. That one's going into looking to buy. I'm going to keep my eye on that one. We're going to look at that next week and throughout the week here. TGI we covered. CQT we covered. I'm going to take that one out of this list. Let's see here. CFX. Okay, nice little move there off the 50. I don't know what this thing does, but it looks like a stock to me. 22 cents is the level. It's got room back to 2. CFX. That's a common stock. Is it Conflux? I think it's the Conflux. Oh no, that says crypto. Colfax Corp. What's the market cap on this? 3 million? No, 3 billion. CFX. Oh, it is a crypto. I was wrong. My bad. But setup looks good. Setup don't look bad here. Okay, pumping up there. Bounce off the 50. I just don't like how extended it is. I'd probably be looking to take profits. I mean, look what the stochastic is. If I'm buying up here, I have no place where I can identify where I want to take profits. That's why I like to buy when the stochastic's down on the floor. So I'm actually going to take this one off the list here. IMGNA. That one's back down there. I'd wait on the green dot confirmation on that. LCX on a tear. Okay, again, we're up here in green territory, though. Okay, when that market cipher indicator gets that far up there, okay, that's up here. Okay, delusion, greed. We want to sell before that happens. We want to sell when we get up here. Like, if that thing's at 100, I'd be taking profits. Could it keep going? Yeah, but, folks, we're looking to hit doubles and singles here. We're not looking to hit home runs every time. If you were in off this signal down here at 3 cents, you're already up 10x. 10x, you're up. LCX is going to be one to watch. Okay, we're definitely looking to buy this one, okay, on pullbacks. So let's keep that one on our Overkill watch list. We got 2 VVSs over here. This is doing some weird price action here. I'll tell you what. Okay, I wouldn't really touch it right now. It just looks all whack. Technically, it's not a good trade. Ray, on the other hand, this thing's interesting. Okay, so we're looking to enter on this one off the next green dot or when that stochastic gets closer to the floor. We're putting in a bull flag right now, though. I'll tell you what. Okay, 98 cents is the stop on the bull flag. And let's go ahead and add that one to the looking to buy list as well. So that's it for the low caps. I'm going to get to the requests here, and then we're going to do that giveaway, and then we're going to get out of here. I'm just going to hit these really quick for you guys. And let's get to it. I need to take a drink here. Give me a sec here. Let's get to it, man. Okay, I'm going to pop this up here. And by the way, thanks for putting these requests in, folks. Okay, you guys make my job really easy. Every time I get 10 to 15 requests over here in the Discord, I make a new video. So Your participation drives the content on this. I've been saying that from day one. Okay, I probably wouldn't be as a successful trader as I am if it wasn't for you guys, because of how much I learned from you and how much I learned from actually teaching this stuff as well. So appreciate you, Tarek. Appreciate you, Tim. Appreciate you, that boy. Appreciate you, Hugan. Appreciate you, Total Rack, Smartass, everybody over here in the Discord, folks. So let's get through these. I'm going to scan through these, and if we got any setups, we'll add them to the list. Okay, here's Plug and Novax. PLUG. Okay, Plug looks good here. That's a big old candle. This is a solar company, I believe. Okay, $3.34 is the level on that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, 334 is the level. I'm sorry, but that's a green dot there last week. Looking good there, Tim. Or I don't know who called this out, but weekly looks good. Daily looks a little overextended. Again, where are we at here? Plug is below the 50, so we're not looking to buy that. That breaks our rule there, bud. Okay, plug breaks our rule. That looks like a pump and dump. NVAX. I kind of went from over. I didn't know what I was doing there for a second. Another one, just down below the 50. Not looking to take part in that one. It's a fallen knife. Okay, do not touch that one either. Okay, and this one's just sitting right there on the 50. I wouldn't touch any of those, Tarek. I wouldn't touch any of those. KRO from Tim here. It's going to be a stock, I believe he said. Okay, that one don't look bad there, Tim. Okay, I'd use a stop loss right here at 557 for that trade off that. Okay, stochastic's a little high for me, but I mean, it's trying to break out here. It's really trying. So make sure you use that stop at, what is that, 857. TPC. Oh, it's TPC. Also looking good there. So this thing could just keep riding up. Stop loss is 850 on that one too. HIMS. I see ads for this everywhere now. Okay, they're I believe they do like the online prescriptions and all kinds of weird stuff. Okay, but they got the green dot there on that level. I'd use a stop loss at about 807 on that. Okay, bottom of that big wick there. You got the green dot showing too, so it's got room back to 12. Looks good here. This don't look bad. Wonder what the market cap that is anyway. Let me just look at that real quick. Because if it's low, I want to add it to our altcoin list. Or our low cap list. Okay, it's only that's a $2 billion company. Okay. Interesting setup there at about 8. Yeah, let's keep an eye on it. We took a couple out of the list. Let's put that one on there. What else we got here? We got Curve, CURV. And I'm also going to give away that membership here at the end as well. Lifetime membership to the Cord. If you guys want to enter for next week's, just drop a comment on this video. $5.08. Okay, nice breakout on Curve here too. Okay, that's got room back up to 30. Okay, this one just made the altcoin watch list as well. Okay, nice breakout there. Good identification. Tim knows what's up over here in the Discord. That's why he's a general. Okay, boom. Nice breakout. Let's pull back into that 371 level. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, Curve looks good. That one's on the altcoin list now. Altcoin penny cap list. These are stocks. AVAH. Healthcare company. Nice breakout there. Okay, stochastics kind of up in la land. Okay, $2 is the level I'm watching. We need that thing to hold 2. Wait on the green dot confirmation, or slowly add to your position here with a stop loss at 2. We got IOAV. Another pharmaceutical biotech company. Okay, we had a breakout, kind of a wimpy breakout. Okay, and the stochastic's pretty far up here, right? We were just in profit-taking season a couple weeks ago. Got the red dot. I'd wait. I'd wait on this one. I'd wait on the green dot on that one. CNSL. CNSL. Okay, these bars are wimpy to me, but I guess this thing's moving pretty heavy. So, again, I'd wait till the stochastic is closer to 0. Wait till it's closer to 0 like it is over here. Boom, there's your entry. Rippity-dippity. Okay, very nice. Okay, we are above the 50, though, so something to pay attention to. Okay, stop loss. Okay, you want to see that thing hold $4. We got some stocks here now. Neo. Or, I'm sorry, some cryptos. Okay, nice breakout on this one. Back down into the 50 there. You got to stop right there at 953. 953 is the stop. Stochastic's doing okay. Okay, back down near 20. Okay, green dot will be your answer. Interesting place to buy here. Okay, right on the 50. Okay, you need to know the fundamentals. If it's legit, not a bad place. You're getting right at the average price. If the crypto markets are going to rip, most likely the altcoins will follow too. So you're getting it at the average price right now. Stop loss is going to be right there at 953. Make sure that level holds. SNX is looking good too. Nice breakout. Okay, right, pulling back into the 50. Make sure it holds 2.8 there. Okay, you can wait on the green dot. Okay, stochastics right there at 20. Again, this thing's going to move come tomorrow. That's going to move. So that could go down another 10 or 20. If it's closer to zero, not a bad spot. This thing was back at $31. That's a 10x back to the top on SNX. Would love to know more about this. What a better way than to ask Alpha over here in the Discord. Okay, let's see the market cap on this thing here. The Cynics Network. About $1 billion market cap, ranked number 68. Okay, interesting. Interesting. What do they do? Oh, it didn't even tell it didn't tell what they did. Gives you the statistics though. I like that. Okay. $1 billion company. I mean, if it's in stocks, if something's below a $3 billion company, it's considered a penny stock. So if something has a market cap of below 3 billion, it's technically considered a penny stock in stock. So in crypto, I'd consider that an altcoin. That's why we keep track of this list here. These are smaller cap penny stocks below $3 billion market cap coins that have potential to 10, 20x, right? That's a 10x back to 31. So looking to buy this one on the next green. I'd hold off and wait, or look for some consolidation kind of like this. Okay, right now it's trying to hold up above that 50. So we'll see where that thing's at come next Friday. Let's go ahead and add, or next Saturday. Let's add that one to the altcoin watch list as well. We're getting there, folks. We're dialed today. Okay, ETC, Ethereum Classic. Okay, this thing's finally starting to move up here. Okay, I don't know why someone wants to play Ethereum Classic. I guess it is back to 200. It's a pretty nice move. Just, I don't know, stop loss at 1855. Just looks boring to me. What is that? WeMix. We covered WeMix today, brother. We covered that. That one's already in the list. Where's that at? Boom. Okay, just another one that's setting up pretty nicely. I think it has the potential to come down to $1.70. Okay, stochastics. Okay, again, green dot will probably be the place to add, but this looks interesting. Okay, nice strong breakout there. The trend is definitely up. Okay, let's try to time the bottom here with the market cipher dot or the stochastic being closer to zero. I like that one. I'd move that up there with CCS and what's that other one? Naka. And then SNX is looking good too. So we just need a few more points of confirmation and that'll be good. Dot we covered. H-bar we covered. XDC we covered. CDC or CDT, CTD, corporate travel management. Is that what you? CTD USD T. Quest Corporation. I don't see that one. ASX. Okay, this don't look bad. Again, I want to buy it closer to 50. You're sitting about 20% off the 50 week right now, meaning you're buying it 20% more expensive than the average price. Not a good place to add. ADCT. Therapeutic company. Okay, it's just trying to break out. Again, too overextended. I'm not touching it. Okay, I'm not touching it up here. Okay, I'm a trader, right? I'm a weekly chart trader. I like to buy down here on the stochastic. That's where I'm looking to take profits. Okay, I'm already up off that dot. 50 cents up to 4 is 500%. So definitely a profit taker on that one. MSOS. This one looks good. This one don't look bad from a candles perspective. But if you look at the stochastic and stuff, again, just too overextended for me. Okay, if this thing pulls back into the 50, great. It looks like it's just now trying to break out. So that's got some meat on the bone back to 60. So that's looks like that's the cannabis ETF. Interesting, dude. Let's keep an eye on this. I want to keep an eye on it here. Okay, I like this. I do like it. I'm going to put it on looking to buy. Okay, I mean, you're sitting 10, 20% off the 50 right now. Yes, it's overextended, but if this thing drops in the next couple of months and comes back down here, right, gets back down to zero, that's what we'll be looking to enter. But I do like the breakout here, and I am 420 friendly. Okay, cannabis is, in my opinion, a medicine. And the more it gets legitimized, the more capital's obviously going to flow into that market. So you're seeing a breakout here on the ETF. So an ETF is like a bunch of stocks put together. Okay, so it's a bunch of, so if you buy this ETF, you're probably buying 10 different, 10 different coins at once when you buy this. So with that being said, okay, it's an interesting one to watch, and that's why we're going to keep an eye on it from here on out. That's a good call out there. Nice start of an uptrend there. Hello? Must be talking about this one here. Okay, strong trend there. I mean, stochastics on the floor. Looks good for some continuation. Use a stop loss at 10 cents. That's a 50% drop from where we're sitting. That's probably a really low market cap coin there. Okay, that one looks real interesting. Okay, I'm going to put that one on the watch list here. We've been live for hour 30. This is one of our longest streams. Shout out to everybody still watching, baby. Let's go. We're going to get to that giveaway here in just a second. Give away a lifetime membership. Again, if you want to enter for next week's, just drop a comment and like this video. I'll choose someone from the comment section. We got LAZR. Luminar. Okay, where's this one at? Down there below the 50, folks. We're not buying stuff below the 50-week moving average. Not touching it. AEVA. Okay, getting rejected here off the 50. Don't want to touch it. Foresight. Okay, again, where are we at? Down there below the 50. Not looking to buy that one either. Charge point, CHPT. Okay, I mean, again, my strategy just doesn't fit, folks. I want to be above. I want to buy stuff that's in an uptrend, not a downtrend. Okay, it's in a downtrend when it's below the 50 weeks. So if it's below this blue line, I got nothing for you. I'm not a buyer till it has that breakout above it and the retest. Okay, a lot of volume being exchanged. I'll tell you that. Okay, a lot of volume happening down here, but technically I wouldn't know how to trade this with my strategy. I would need it to break out over the 50, come back and test it and bounce. That is a nice doji though. I mean, this one I believe is electric car charging station. $1.58's the stop. I mean, if you're playing that green dot, but again, I personally do not trade stuff that's in a downtrend. LCX, I believe we covered this one. My boy Smartass over here calling this one out. This is a great breakout here, brother. Okay, we just want to buy the pullback. I'd be looking to take profits here. QNT, I believe we covered. I'll go over it again just in case we didn't. I think we did. Okay, it's just kind of blah. Okay, not my favorite chart. I want to buy stuff with the big breakouts. For example, like we covered Link earlier. Like, this is a breakout, folks. This is a rip. Get way above that 50, okay? Get way above the 50, because that gives us a bunch of meat on the bone down here to set our buy orders, right, and attack. Okay, these little wimpy breakouts, what were we just looking at? QNT? Okay, that when we have those breakouts, that's liquidity coming in, folks. That's shorts getting out. That's shorts getting crushed. Okay, and yes, this thing did have a pretty nice move. Okay, if you want to buy it again, or you want to enter again, I'd be a holder of the name. Okay, I'd be a holder of any crypto right now that I want to own for the long term. But on the next green dot's a place where you can enter. I just wait. Okay, it could probably come back down to 91.50 or so, but I mean, as of right now, it's just I think there's some better names to be in at the moment. This is a fundamental play more than a technical play right now. I'll tell you that. KAS. Okay, this one looks good too. Okay, bull flag here. CASPA, I believe this one's called. Okay, I'd like to buy it near 6. So the stochastic is getting pretty close to the floor, and we are just consolidating here. So this one actually looks pretty damn good. Okay, I'm going to add that one to the list. CASP was probably my favorite one here so far that you called out. Okay, I'd add here and then add on a dip to 6 cents. But with the stochastic down here, that's telling me, okay, we're back here in buy territory. Momentum's been overdone to the downside. Technically, it's overdone. It looks like it's doing one of these. Okay, so I don't know what this name is, but it looks good. Okay, and it's now on the altcoin watch list here. As long as we hold the 50, we're in an uptrend, folks, and it's a nice, strong trend here. Theta. Look at that. Okay, nice breakout there. Okay, pulling back into it. Missing the green dot. Okay, it's trying to reverse here. Again, I think there's some better charts, but use a stop loss at 87 if you own it. Nice doji candle. Wait for the next green to add. Algo. I think we covered this one as well. Just getting rejected on the 50 there. Wait for the green dot to add again. DYDX we covered. ORDI. Okay, that one's, I mean, that's up in profit-taking territory. Okay, I'd wait. Wait for a pullback on Market Cipher, and the green dot, boom, that'll be your place to add. Again, we want to buy the second, right? We want to buy the second that green dot pulls up. Okay, that's where we want to be in. Okay, we don't want to buy and guess. Okay, like I said, if you get good, you could probably anticipate 1 or 2 weeks prior, but we want to buy the green dots, folks. Bang. That is our signal. Okay, green means we're going up, red means we're going down. If the last dot is red on the chart, we're currently going down. Okay, we might be consolidating, but the trend, the divergence is to the downside. When it shifts to green, boom, that's where you get in, and that's where it goes. Okay, green means up, red means down. It's that easy. Dot we covered. DOMI, D-O-M-I. Okay, nice bounce there as well. This looks good too. Okay, nice call out there, 2 cents. I'd like to know more about this one. DOMI. Info. That's a penny stock, dude. Or penny coin. Looks like it's on gate.io. I'd have to check my exchanges, but I'm going to add this one to the altcoin launch list here because that's an interesting candle there. Okay, I'm waiting on the green dot. Okay, or trying to identify where the green dot's going to come here. Let me add this one real quick. Okay, I'm going to post this list over here so you guys don't miss it. It's going to be right here in the 10X. Okay, and I'll post this, post all the watch lists we're going through today and stuff like that too. But that's a nice low cap play there. I wouldn't go heavy on it, but that's a nice setup right there onto the 50. Okay, we're sitting right on the 50 with a nice green candle telling you, hey, buyers are stepping in here. Okay, so pay attention to this one. What's the market cap? $12 million market cap. That's nothing. It looks like a gaming company too. Domi Online is a play to earn 3D blockchain MMO RPG. That's pretty sick. RuneScape. We assembled a team of the best in the business, lead developer coming from. I played RuneScape as a kid. No lie. Wow. Domi, keeping an eye on that one. I want to see if I can buy it on Coinbase or crypto.com. Check your exchanges. Let me know what exchanges this one's available on here, folks. What else we got? Sharp, good call out on that one, brother. I like that. I like that one there. Yeah, buddy. We got SHRAP. SHRAP. Bang. Okay, nice move on that one. I like the pullback here. SHARP. Okay, good call out on this one. Is that a stock? SHARP. I'm not sure which one you're talking about here, brother. Must be this one. If it's this one, no. SHARP. Spot this. I mean, if you're talking about the crypto, this one looks good. I'd wait for the, I mean, I can't tell you when it's coming, but I'd be on a daily chart trading this right now because it's so new. Okay, and it's in a downtrend right now. So, I don't know. That one's a little, Okay, AVAX, I believe we covered. That one don't look bad. Okay, looks like we're going to get some continuation on the daily. And the weekly setting up with a doji here. True stop's going to probably be down here at around, I don't know, 22 bucks. I'd like to buy it more toward 22. It's sitting about 30% off of the average right now. So if you want to own it for the long term, I don't think it's a bad place to enter on this candle. And if it dips, you could just average down. Again, green dot will be the teller when we're reversing. You can kind of anticipate it off these doji candles sometimes. Okay, but they're not always 100%, right? Here's a doji, boom, boom, then we dumped. Okay, but the dojis are signals that the trend is reversing. So if this price action holds, and say we hold $30 into tomorrow or into next week, there will be a green dot on this chart. Okay, if we pump up over that. So let's watch AVAX this week. I believe that one's on the looking to buy list too. We're looking to add on green dots. ETH we covered, PLTR we covered, Flare, FLR. FLR. Is that a stock or a crypto? Bang, bang. Look at that. Okay, that thing's ripping on up there. Okay, just kind of trending up here. Looks like a penny stock to me. It looks oversold, but again, you can't really fight that trend there. It's just consolidating on the 9. So if you hold it, I just continue to move your stop loss up every week to the bottom of the candle. Just make sure that weekly trend holds up and that 9-week moving average holds. Again, just technically don't look good to me, and it's below that 50 weeks. So something happened right here. I'm not sure, and I'd like to know more about this one. So why not come over here and ask Mr. Alpha? Yeah, boy. /info FLR. Yeah, boy. See the market cap on this one. It's number 86. Yeah, it looks like a layer 1. Interesting. That's a layer 1 there. I don't know. Interesting chart. Keep requesting that one. I'd love to keep an eye on that one. It's only not even $1 billion company yet, and it's a layer 1, which is interesting. What does it do? Yeah, layer 1 blockchain to design developers to build applications that are I don't know that word, with blockchains and the internet. Interesting. So layer 1s are, I mean, they run everything. They're literally built on that's what everything's built on. So if you guys don't know the layers of cryptocurrency, right? For example, we looked at INJ earlier. Okay, that I told you guys that was a Solana ecosystem token, meaning it's a layer 2. Okay, it's built on the Solana ecosystem. It exists only on the Solana ecosystem. So it's connected to Solana. So FLR has probably got its own altcoins and stuff like that. Let's actually keep an eye on FLR here. I just want to, I'm interested because it's a layer 1. I'm going to put that one on I believe it's on the green list because the last dot is green. Right, it was green. Can you buy it on, wow, you can buy it on Coinbase too. Wow. FLR, interesting. Interesting play here, folks. Okay, again, overextended, but if this trend continues, I mean, there's no stopping us. So this is a good call out here. I like it. I like it. Buying any and every pullback here. Okay, using that 9 as our stop at the moment. Probably be on the daily trade in this one. Okay, that looks strong. That trend looks strong to me. I'd be on the daily trade in this one just because it looks like a brand new coin. Okay, just got racked. The fact that it's on Coinbase, though, makes it interesting. And the fact that it's a layer 1 that's below $1 billion market cap makes it very interesting. You can read more about that over here in the thread. And the last one of the day, we got Bruno Bones, and we'll do that Spartan giveaway here at the end. HDX. Spartan lifetime membership giveaway here at the end. What was that? HDX? And he Bruno, I know you want to see GLMR too, brother. I know you want to see GLMR. I'll get you. HDX. That's on Kraken. Okay, very nice. Very nice move here. Okay, I'd be buying pullbacks into the 50 here, brother. I mean, this thing could go parabolic, yeah. But it's a little far off that 50-week moving average for me to want to take a position. I mean, you're talking about, if we go down and touch that level, you're talking about a 70% move to the downside. So I'll keep this on our low caps for you. And we'll keep an eye on that one. I want to look up GLMR for my boy, though, because I know he's still holding the bag. Okay, that's getting rejected. So this is a Polkadot ecosystem coin. Polkadot looks interesting. I like where Polkadot's at. If Polkadot goes up, so will the rest of these names. And GLMR, again, it's just not above the 50. But with a green dot and a move up, we could see some. I'll add that one to the level. Or I'm sorry, to the watch list as well. That's it there. So let's go ahead and give away this YouTube random comment picker. So if you guys want to win the lifetime membership on next week's video, just go ahead and drop a comment on this video. I'm going to choose the winner from a couple weeks ago because I forgot to do it in last week's. Let me go ahead and pull up the YouTube video really quick. And God bless y'all, man. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. Besides almost getting towed today, mine's going pretty well. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate all y'all. On YouTube, Discord, Twitter, wherever you guys are watching. Let's get to that video now. Okay, let's see right here. Okay, so I got the link. I'll show you guys here how I'm doing this. So this was the video that we did the giveaway on. We had 18 entries. Okay, so all you got to do is drop a comment on this video to be a winner of next week's lifetime giveaway. Again, when you get a lifetime membership, you'll have full access to everything we offer over here. You guys saw the alpha bot. You'll have access to that. You'll have access to the chart request thread where you could get covered in a video. I do two of those a week, so you'll get your requests covered there. 10x watch list. You got our Overkill watch list. Okay, you'll get up to date on all the. You'll pretty much get access to my purple list, which is the list we first covered here. Okay, I'm gonna post this right now. Show you guys how I do it. Okay, I'll just take this. I'll make a copy. I'll copy the link. Okay, you can come over here and you can check this out here. So February 3rd, and you can click and you can load all of the names into your guys' charts on your side. So boom, there's our looking to buy watch list right there. Okay, that's the Overkill watch list. And here's the 10X watch list. Okay, you'll get access to this as well if you're not a member. And again, if you're already a Spartan, okay, I'll just cancel your membership and you'll just have lifetime access for free. So all you got to do is drop a comment on this video. Where's our altcoin watch list? Here's our altcoin watch list right here. This is the orange list. Okay, copying that. I'm going to drop that over there. Bang. Okay. Low cap watch list. Okay. I'm just going to put low caps on there for you guys. So remember, those are the higher risk plays, but setups look good. Okay. Some of those setups look real good. And then you guys will get access to the alerts as well. So again, all this for free. Whoever wins this one, I'm just going to copy this link here. Okay. Thank you to everybody who left a comment and entered. Okay. There's 18 people in there. Let's go ahead and paste it there. Is that how that works? Boom, boom. Maybe it has to be the other link here. Give me a sec. All right, this ain't the right one here. They're asking way too many questions, bro. Come on now. Anything goes. First comment. Yeah. Ready, guys? The winner of the Lifetime Spartan membership to the Discord this week is... Come on now. Ah, that can't happen. Okay? That can't happen. It said it loaded 0 comments. That doesn't make any sense. There's a bunch of comments down there. Oh, man. This is my first go-around with this, folks, so just give me a break here. Come on now. Come on. Pick anybody but me. I love adversity. Pick a winner. I'm not a robot. Just one winner. Come on, dude. Oh, it tells you right down there. One sec. Nick Lopez, 7264. My guy. Says, already a member. Shout out to you, brother. But lifetime membership won't hurt. But thanks for making me some money. Hey, shout out to you, brother. Seriously, you guys are the ones that motivate me to keep going with this channel. And, you know, it's made me a better trader. So I'm very thankful for everybody over there in the Discord. And Nick, if you would, shoot me an email. Overkill. Just come over here to the cord. I'll put my email right here for you. Overkillinvesting.club. Okay, that's the email. Shoot me an email to that. It's there in the chat. You can go check that out. And I will give you your lifetime access. Just let me know what your Discord name is over here, and I'll make sure to cancel your membership, and you will have that lifetime access. That's all I got. Y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. God bless y'all. I'll see you in the Discord or in another video this week. If you're not subscribed, make sure you smash that bell so you never miss an alert, folks. Never miss a video. Again, join the Discord. Links are down in the description, pinned in the comments. God bless y'all. Peace.